So, what are the most evolutionarily ancient senses? Well, we talked about ants relying on odor cues and linking them, the detection, to sort of direct, sort of reflexive behavioral responses. Gustation, which is taste, and olfaction, which is smell, are both chemical senses that involve specialized afferent neurons that bind to specific chemicals in our environment. In the mouth, when we're going to be talking about gustation, we're talking about chemicals that are referred to as tastants. Those are the chemicals that are detected, we're going to see, by specialized taste receptors that are localized in taste buds, in the tongue and also on the roof of the mouth and in the back of the throat, etc. So we're going to find, a number of different specialized sensory receptors that will bind the chemical tastants and transduce that detection event into some kind of a neuronal response. And then there are also the odorants, which are the airborne wafting, chemicals, that you breathe into the nasal cavity, and also into the mouth. We're going to see there's some really interesting, aspects of olfaction that are, taking place with receptors that are located right above your, behind your teeth back there. And our overall experience, we're going to see, however, of flavor of food, because typically we're talking about taste and smell. There's the enjoyment, the perceptual aspects and experience of a meal that's going to be very complex interplay between gustatory, sort of tastant detection events and distribution, odorant, detection events and distribution. And then there are going to be other aspects of somatosensation, sensation from the body, particularly the mouth, that are going to play a role in your, overall perceptual experience of the flavor of food. Even, for example, some stimulation of, nociceptors, which we've talked about a bit in this class. But remember, these are the specialized neurons that detect, damaged tissue. So there are certain, things we add to food, that can literally like capsaicin, like cayenne pepper, that can stimulate nociceptors in the mouth and contribute that sort of somatosensory, aspect, to food. There's other examples too, like Szechuan peppers, which can stimulate chemicals. Those particular kinds of tastants can stimulate not taste buds, but somatosensory sort of touch receptors that are involved in detection of vibration. So I think this is a fascinating, topic. We're going to be exploring how, specialized sensory afferents detect tastants, right? Chemicals from food, and odorants, chemicals that we breathe into our nasal cavities and into the mouth cavity, and transmit this information along with other, types of somatosensory information into specific networks in the brain that are essential for our perceptual experience.